Alright, listen up. Before we start this video, I want to give a big thank you and a shout out to one of my friends. Uno just left us. I am depressed. Anyway, I wanted to say thank you to one of my friends who actually shouted me out on his TikTok, so I thought it's only fair that I shout him out on today's video. His name is Tincoco. Nelson, pop up his TikTok and his YouTube. Go follow him on these platforms. He's a really entertaining guy. You know, he does a lot of gaming. He streams a lot. I'm gonna also leave his links down in the description for you guys to check him out. If you guys like to see like hardcore gamers and people like having these very typical gamer freakouts and interactions, go ahead and watch this guy. I feel like you'll enjoy him. Uno, you can come back here later. There you go. Stay. Stay. Good boy. Y'all saw nothing. Hey everybody. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. My name is Adrian. And that was Uno. God damn it. Alright, hold on. You want to sleep so bad? Dale, go. Go. Leave me, damn it. Alright, we're back. Uno decided to come back and join us. Woo! But anyways, as you guys saw from today's title, you guys are going to see how much of a dumbass I actually am. Because this story is about the time that I went ahead and snuck in to my school at night. What? What the fuck? Let's just get right into it. We'll save the questions for the end. Alright? So basically, this happened back during COVID time, you know, 2020. Times sucked back then, bro. Literally. There wasn't much to do back then. You know, all you could really do was sit home, watch YouTube or Netflix, and like play video games, and like that's it, right? And you can only do that for so long, right? So around that time, I was actually playing heavily with these 3 other kids that I play PS4 with, which are some of my closest friends. I used to play with them PS4 all the time. So basically, you know, it was a regular typical day. You know, it was nighttime. My mom had actually gone out with my sister to a friend's house, and me and my brother were home. And I was on the PS4. I was playing with my friends. We were playing GTA, and eventually, you know, I told him like, bro, like I'm bored, man. And I decided, like, me and like this one friend of mine, like I was like, bro, I'm gonna leave a shopping cart at your house, because in my neighborhood there was a lot of shopping carts that people would leave around for some reason. I don't know, that was just something that happened in my neighborhood often. And so basically I was like, bro, I'm gonna leave a shopping cart at your house, bro. I'm gonna leave it there and I'm gonna knock. And he was like, nah, bet you won't, right? And so I was like, all right, you know what, bet. So I go ahead, I put my shoes on, I put a hoodie on, and I go and I walk to this kid's house. Now this kid's house was like 15 to 20 minutes walking distance from my house, right? And so I left the party, but on your phone you could join a party on PS4 through the PlayStation app. So I joined them, right? And I was like, look, bro, like watch, man, I'm gonna leave it there. And they didn't believe me. They thought I was bullshitting. So I walk to this kid's house. Well, I'm walking around the neighborhood first to find the shopping cart. And I find one. I'm like, fuck this. It was a Target shopping cart. I still remember till this day. It was a Target shopping cart. And I go ahead and I'm pushing it. Every car that's passing by is probably thinking, damn, that's a homeless guy. Guys, you know that you have done some stupid shit like this at some point in your life to your friends. Anyway, so I end up arriving to this kid's house. I leave it right outside his window. And I knock, right? And then I just walk away. And then I heard my knock on the window through this guy's mic. And my friends started dying, bro. They started dying. They were like, bro, no way he actually did it. And so then my friend sees it. And he freaks the fuck out. He's like, bro, he actually left this. Sends a picture in our chat and everything. But basically, one of them goes like, yo, wait. Adrian, you're at this kid's house. The school's right there. Why don't you sneak in? And at first I was hesitant. I was like, no, man, like I'm really ain't trying to get arrested right now. And my friends were like, nah, bro, but like, you know, there aren't gonna have any security guards at the time. It's COVID. Like, why would they have security guards right now? You know? And I was like, you know what? That is a good point. That is a fair point. So, you know, after a lot of convincing, and peer pressuring, I was like, okay, you know what, bet. The school was like 5 minutes walking distance wise from my friend's house, so it was right there. Our school, the way that it was, right, is that it had two main entrances for students. They had the front entrance, which was like the main gate, like cars would drive in, you know, drop their kids off, and like that's where you would also go to get picked up, right? That was the main front entrance. Now there was also an entrance in the back, which was for the student parking lot and like the bus pickup area, right? Now the difference between the front and the back obviously is that the front, it was like a metal gate with like full bars down. I didn't have any of those across, it was just full bars down, so nobody could really climb it. However, the back had the chainmail fence, which was like the diamond patterns that like you could easily climb that. So that's where I went to the back to try to see if I could climb it, you know. And my friends this entire time, they're like, bro, this idiot, I can't believe he's actually doing this, right? So I go to the back, and as I'm like walking around the back, I see that like some kids or somebody had probably had the same idea as me, because the like near like the very beginning of the gate, it had been wire cut, like, you know, those big wire cutters, they had cut them, and so like you could easily push it and enter, right? So and also around this time, your boy was skinny, all right? I wasn't fat like I am now. I was skinny, so I was able to sneak to like fit in. But even as skinny as I was back then, I was struggling to get in. Like I would like push to get in, but like it was a struggle, right? It took me like a good 30 seconds to get in, but I got in. Remember that, because that's important to the story. From the student parking lot to the actual main school buildings, there was this big like field of grass, right? Because that's mainly where like the soccer players would practice and all that stuff. So I had to walk that to get to the main buildings. And as I'm walking, you know, I'm talking to my friends on the party and stuff, we're joking, and I, from like the very like distance, I see like a slight shadow figure like turning a corner, right? And I said like, yo dog, I just saw somebody turn a corner. I think I'm gonna turn around and go back. I don't think this is a good idea. And my friends, they were like, nah bro, like stop capping, man, like there's nobody there, you're good, bro. And I was like, all right, you know what, fuck it, yeah, sure, let's go. I'm probably just seeing shit, right? So I continue on and I walk to the buildings. Right now, the way that the school was built is that the middle building was like the old main building, the original building of the school, and then to the left and the right was the east and west buildings, right? That's what everybody called them, right? Well, there was mainly the science wing and then the other one, right? So what the plan was, right? Because the main building had 2 floors, right? And there was a certain passageway that you could enter that would lead you to the roof, right? Because I mean, like there was that passageway for like whenever they needed to like do the air filters and stuff, like it was just easier for management to get through there, right? So I end up going in, right? And the way that you have to access that is that you have to go up the stairs of the right building, of the new building, which is 3 floors, and then you can access the passage that leads to that, like to the roof. So I go ahead, I go up the stairs, right? And I'm going very cautiously. And I have my hood up and everything because I'm trying to not have the camera see me, just in case this is a crime. So I go ahead and I end up, like, in order to access that like passageway, you have to hop over like the guardrail and then walk on like this, like, you know, those like metal roofs, like the not the like the still ones, like the flimsy metal, you know, like the sheet metal roofs. I had to walk across that to get to that. So I was walking real steadily. I was like, and then I hop to the ledge that leads there, right? So then I go through the ledge, I get to the roof, and that was nothing crazy. But I got to the top, and I just saw this view of like where I lived, pretty much. Because where I lived was a bunch of like neighborhoods, like a suburban neighborhood. But then like at a certain point, there was a commercial place where like had a bunch of shops and a gym and all that stuff. And like I just sat back and enjoyed the view. I was like, damn, bro, I actually live in a very beautiful place. This is crazy. And I'm telling this to my friends. I'm like, yo, like we should all come back here one day, you know, and like just see this view together. So yeah, that's pretty much that. And then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go back home, because my friends, they were like, yo, let's do a heist. And I was like, all right, bet. I'm gonna go back home now. So I get down. I'm thinking, bro, your boy is slick. I'm a ninja, bro. In and out like nothing, right? So then I'm walking back across the field. And then I hear not just one, but two. Hey! Like the Lego man. You guys know the Lego building guy? Yo, Nelson, put that in. Hey! Anyway, so I hear these two hays, and I turn around, and I dip. I run so fast, right? Now, here's the thing about these security guards. Usually schools have, like, you know, those, like, 40 to 50-year-old, like, really old-looking men and women security guards, right? No. These two security guards were specifically, like, big and fit, and they were, like, in their late 20s, early 30s, right? So they immediately start chasing me, and I was running, but even though I was way more fit back then, these niggas are fast, bro, and I was running with everything I got, but I was starting to get tired, so I could only run for so much, man. They were starting to catch up, and in my mind, I was like, oh my god, there's no way I'm about to get caught. I really fucked up, right? And I was like, dude, it's not worth it. Like, I think I'm gonna get caught. And in my mind, something clicked that was like, no, you are not getting caught today. And basically, I fucking just, something unlocked in my brain, and I just started to run faster. I literally pulled the Sonic boost. You guys know, like, have you guys ever played Sonic? You know, if you play some Sonic games, you know, like, the boost, when you press, like, square or X, and then all of a sudden this nigga goes way faster than his normal running speed. That's basically what I did. I unlocked the boost, and I went, phew. So I go ahead and I run at the speed of sound, and I managed to outrun these guys, and I reached the end. Like, I reached the entrance that I reached at the beginning. Now, remember when I told you it was easy to push in and squeeze through? Yeah, well, it was the complete opposite trying to get out, right? You know how it took me like 30 seconds to get in? Bro, I got to that, and I had to pull it to get in, right? Because it was like stiff, so I had to pull it. I couldn't push it that way no more, so I had to pull it. I had to pull it and squeeze in, and like as I'm squeezing in, it's taking me a long time to get out. And these guys are starting to catch up, so I'm starting to think to myself, oh my god, did I really just go through all that effort to get caught? And I was like, no. So in my head, I was like, there's one of two things that I could do right now. Either I push myself with all my strength out of this thing and scratch my entire leg and I have to walk home bleeding, or do I get caught? Yeah, no, I had gotten this far. There was no way I was gonna get caught. So I go ahead and I push myself through, and I scratch all of my leg, like my knee area. I scratch all of that, and it's bleeding. But I didn't care. I got out and I book it and I run. So I got away. And bro, dude, when I tell you, man, that felt like some real life GTA Uncharted shit. I felt like a badass after, man. You like, cause during the initial thing, I was freaking the fuck out. I was being a little bitch. But once I got out, I was like, fuck yeah, man. I just pulled some Nathan Drake shit, bro. And oh my god. And then I walked back home. At this point, I had already left the party on my phone, right? But I get back home and I join the party and I tell these guys everything that happened. And they're laughing their ass off at me. They're like, you fucking idiot, pussy ass motherfucker. Oh god, man. But yeah, that's pretty much the story. I almost could have gotten arrested. That could have ended so much worse. And you wanna know what's the worst part? I proceeded to sneak in another 2 times. What? Your boy was just that dumb, bro. But yeah, this is pretty much the story. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You know, support the channel, guys. We're trying to grow here. You know, your boy trying to make it big. I'm also trying to entertain you guys. There's gonna be a lot more exciting videos coming in the future. I do have a lot planned right now. And you guys will see what's going to come soon. I have very, very special videos planned. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I've been your boy, Adrian. Uno, who's usually here. Twisms.